Stefano Ghisolfi is super well known for two things: his insane endurance and for his Spider-Man-like compression.
Favorites for the win, he delivered. He made an impossible save on the yellow volumes after a slip and continued to climb higher than anybody else. A fantastic gold for Stefano.
But when I see Stefano's videos on his channel, I just can't help but see in him an incredible psychological skill that is usually so overlooked: self-compassion. Welcome back to Climbing Psychology Mindset Analysis. In a previous episode, I talked about self-discipline applied to Alex Megos. This time, the focus will be on a topic that is kind of related. But first, take a couple of seconds to make this super short questionnaire to understand your levels of self-compassion. Self-compassion is defined as an accepting, supportive, and non-judgmental attitude towards the self and all the accompanying perceived shortcomings, mistakes, imperfections, and limitations. The questionnaire you just did can give you an idea of your general trait level self-compassion. The higher you scored, higher your level of self-compassion. Self-compassion is made by three components: self-kindness, common humanity, and mindfulness. You might be able to recognize them from the questions, but if you'd like to see how you score in all components, there is a longer version of the questionnaire that you can take for free. Just check out the link in the description. Self-kindness involves extending support and understanding the self during setbacks, experiences of failure, or other challenging times, as opposed to engaging in excessive self-criticism. Here I wanted to put a clip of Stefano trying 9 times a jump during the European Championships. Unfortunately, the video is no longer available, but you can trust me. What you could see was that he really didn't get angry, and he was just trying again with different strategies. In comparison, check out Colin Duffy's body language when trying this boulder.
Face this boulder. Is he going to be thinking outside of the box? How's he going to be doing it? He's got 4 minutes, which can feel like a lifetime if you're just falling off the first move.
Absolute lifetime in the first move. And let's see, we're in the thinking mode. What method is he going to go with? The two climbers we've seen so far have actually got different methods for this start.
So that's the 3 limbs all touching. So he can start now. That toe just pushing into the wall.
That was made the hand stick on the non-textured part of the hold. But when it sticks, you have to make sure there's no forces that shift it, because if it shifts even a little bit, it will suddenly be off.
Judge pointing down at the bottom, I think he was touching that and not the hole, because you can't see. If you're up above it, you don't necessarily know your toes not touching the volume.
Not at all, and it is exceptionally difficult to try and look down from this position.
And that's it, look there, see now the toes touching, so he can go where the hold is. And it sounds silly, it's a massive, great big volume, and yet, you know, it's difficult to see underneath when you're crushed up like that.
Yeah, and your body naturally comes into this position because it's the only way it can find the balance.
So, Colin Duffy
now looking at something else, going to dynamically get in.
We can't hear Colin's thoughts, but he looks very upset. This is also why I say that self-compassion is linked to self-discipline. It is often the case that self-discipline is achieved via excessive self-criticism. It has been shown many times that self-compassion is a much more constructive coping skill.
Non l'ho mai visto scendere da una via incazzato, che magari dice parolacce. A lui piace proprio scalare, si diverte, sta bene e ha proprio un'attitudine positiva e questo è proprio la sua qualità.
Common humanity is the recognition that making mistakes, experiencing failure, and encountering adversities are part of the shared human experience.
After the 3 days of travel, I think I was not in my best shape. I was a bit tired from sitting down for hours and hours driving and traveling. And for this reason, I decided not to try this route on site or flash, but just chilling out, try for the first time the moves, studying the route really well, and then I decided to give it a go when I felt ready to send it.
After traveling for 3 days, he felt he wasn't in the best shape, so he took a chill and didn't try to flash or on-site. This is harder than one would think.
And for me, it's always a great situation coming to a crag I've never been and just trying to on-site as many routes as possible.
But he recognized the needs of his own body, because even him is human. Finally, mindfulness involves keeping thoughts and feelings in a balanced awareness, rather than trying to control them through rumination or over-identification, or ignoring such thoughts and feelings entirely. Thus, when mindful, one is neither suppressing nor exaggerating, but rather viewing and accepting the experience for what it is.
Oh! Ok, sembrava più buona. You know when there is the feeling that everything is perfect, the day is perfect, the weather is perfect. Well, it was not that day. And that day actually never came. Few holes in the very first part were already humid, so I thought, okay, let's try and let's see how I will fall. And I thought everything would come, would be just an experience, and I would learn from it. And I tried my best anyway.
Self-compassion is considered to be both a state and a trait. You can have it as a general tendency, but for example, at the same time you might feel the lack of mindfulness in specific contexts, like in competitions. I was so impressed in seeing how self-compassionate Stefano is when it comes to bouldering.
Ooh, it's a bit humid. No, I don't want. I feel good. Okay, so
I don't care.
the truth is that I shit in my pants when I do high boulders, but we can turn it in more a philosophical way. So I do whatever I feel like, and if I don't feel comfortable doing it, I just don't do it, and you can do the same, and you don't have to push every time, and yeah, I was shitting in my pants.
I think it's incredible how he ignored all the disappointed noises around him. He showed that he really didn't care and had nothing to prove to anyone. Children with secure attachment tend to have higher levels of self-compassion, but peers, friends, coaches, and sports psychologists can influence its levels as well. When applied to sport, self-compassion showed to be negatively associated with physical anxiety, objectified body consciousness, fear of failure, and fear of negative evaluation. This is also why both men and women athletes with high self-compassion have lower levels of rumination, pessimism, and perfectionistic concerns, which are maladaptive patterns of thoughts for well-being and performance. Overall, there is no study yet that demonstrates directly that having high levels of self-compassion is linked to better performance, but it's for sure a great coping skill to have in your pocket to climb harder, be safe, and healthy. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe if you'd like to support me and see more videos like this. I'll see you next time, and stay psyched.